Our whole thinking process is a series of questions. That's the way we think, that's the way we work things out. Okay, wake up in the morning and we think, what am I going to have for breakfast this morning? What's it like outside? Is it cold? Is it windy? Is it rainy? What am I going to wear? We ask ourselves all these questions. That's how we think. That's our thought process, is asking questions. So normally this is fine. Normally we can just let these run on default, and the worst case scenario, we don't take a jumper and we get cold. There's normally not a lot of relevance to these questions, but sometimes there really is. If there's something that we're trying to do, that you're trying to achieve in your life, then it is largely about the questions that you ask, because the questions you ask will lead to the ideas that you get, the solutions that you get, okay? And they will lead to obviously what you do and then your outcomes. So the questions that we ask ourselves when there's something relevant in our lives, something that we're trying to change, something we want to improve, the questions are everything. Think about if you're trying to lose weight. Okay, what if you ask yourself, why can't I lose weight? What are the answers that you're going to get? As you ask these questions, ask them to yourself and think about how it's making you feel inside, and the kind of response you're getting from your mind. Why do I find it so hard to lose weight? Or why can't I lose weight? Either way. Questions, the answers you're going to get from that sort of question are because I eat too much, because I don't exercise enough. You're going to get answers, but they're not going to be answers that are helpful. They're not going to be answers that are empowering you or giving you any solutions to resolve this problem. They're just answers. So what if you ask yourself, what can I do today to start to lose weight? Now you feel the difference when you ask yourself that. You can feel the difference inside of you. Your mind starts going towards, okay, what are some solutions? What are some things that I can do today to start this process? Okay, so you're actually thinking of things to do. You're actually thinking of action steps that you can take. Now, instead of just reasons why, you're thinking of things you can actually do. So what if we go another layer again and think and ask yourself, what can I do today to start losing weight and make it fun and exciting? Now that just adds a whole new level of energy to you. That adds a whole level of excitement. You've just thought, wow, maybe I can lose weight and maybe I can make it fun at the same time. Normally we think, what can I do to lose weight? And everything that comes to mind, we think, oh, it's hard work, it's expense, it's effort, it's chore, it's pain, which is why we can never follow through and do these things, because it's pain. If you ask yourself, what can I do today to start losing weight and make it fun? Then your mind starts going, okay, what's some options here? Maybe this is a possibility. And you can feel the energy inside of you, you can feel the smile come on your face. Maybe this is positive. Maybe I can actually start to lose weight and make it fun. Now, if I can do that, then I can do what's necessary to lose weight and do it consistently and do it often enough. All right. So it's all about the questions you're asking. That that hugely impacts the way you feel, and it massively, massively impacts the answers and the solutions that you get. Okay. So if you get better solutions because you've asked better questions, obviously then you've got more options in front of you, more things you can do to actually get that process happening, and therefore you can make better decisions and better choices and get better outcomes. Okay, so that's the way we do it. It all starts really comes from our feelings. Our feelings determine what we can ask ourselves. Then it comes from asking ourselves better questions. So just be aware of the dialogue inside your head. Be aware of what you're asking yourself. Be aware of that conversation that goes on. Start asking it, being aware, and even with little things that don't matter, that don't really have consequence, just be aware. Think, what am I asking myself right now? And is there a better question I can ask? Start thinking about that, because you'll just bring to your awareness what's happening in your own mind. And then when the important things come up that you want to actually implement in your life, you will then have the awareness to go, okay, what's a better question that I can ask myself? What's a question that I can ask that will give me more power, give me better choices, give me more options that I've got to choose from? Okay. So it all comes down to questions. This is why the questions we ask are so important. And thank you so much for listening. I hope this was helpful. Start being aware, start going through the process and asking yourself what you can, as much of the time as you can. What's a better question? What am I asking myself right now? Or what's something better that I can ask myself? All right. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed that one. Cheers.